You know what, man? Something interesting. Lamar Jackson talk. I get it, but a lot of clickbaits, man. Like, I'll set this shit pretty clear. The Niners are not going to make a move for Lamar Jackson. You guys are crazy. Good thing you guys are not GMs because honestly, how the Niners are going to be able to spend that kind of money? You realize we have to get rid of all our players to make room for Lamar Jackson. And this is not Madden. And you're gonna have to give up some draft capital, and we don't have interesting amount of draft capital, and that affects the Bosa contract. So I don't think we want to do that. What really kind of intrigues me a little bit is we have Trey Lance. We gave up a lot of draft capital for Trey Lance, and a lot of people are just writing him off, which is fine. But Lamar Jackson, bro, y'all kidding me? I think the Ravens are still going to work out a deal. It's just they're free to negotiate with him, and other teams are more than welcome to. But they want to match the offer. So it's possible he can go to another team, but it's not going to be the 49ers. Mark my words, it's not going to be the Niners. Like, what do we have to offer that they want? Besides that, they would probably prefer to have Bosa and Kittle, and we're not going to do that. It's just not. It's not the way we do stuff here. The Niners in general, we just don't seem like the kind of team that's willing to go that direction. And Lamar Jackson, he would get the treatment of an RG3 under Shanahan. He'd probably be injured, and it's not even worth the risk. I mean, you've seen how Shanahan treated Trey Lance last year, and you've seen him treat these type of quarterbacks in the previous times. So I don't think it's worth the risk. And you may say on paper it looks great with Lamar Jackson, but how would he fit on our offense? I don't think he would fit well. There's a difference of his skill set. Like, you have to use up to his strength, and we don't do that, but he's exceptionally good. But realistically, I don't see us get him, and I can see us maybe signing a veteran quarterback in free agency or just possibly drafting one in the late rounds to develop. I believe the Niners are just going to let Trey Lance be the guy because he's going to have a step ahead of the curve. He's going to have an opportunity to be a starter again, and he's going to have a chance to prove himself. So otherwise, it's pretty much Trey Lance's job to lose because everybody's talking about how Brock Purdy can come back and take the job. I just don't see it. Like, he did pretty good for 8 games, but that's an 8-game sample. If he would have won the Super Bowl, the tunes would have been different, but he's shown that he can be a very capable starter. But realistically, this is Trey Lance's job to lose. So I don't think it's going to change my mind. This is Trey's team until otherwise. So I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. Lamar Jackson is just all talk, but not happening. I don't know how you guys link the Niners into the conversation and you guys forget we have Trey Lance. Like, you guys are talking about an electrifying quarterback that can move, kind of like a Michael Vick-ish type talent. But you guys forget we have Trey Lance, who's very mobile too, and has some Mahomes-ish arm talent, or Josh Allen-ish, the ones that everybody's talking about. Well, you need a franchise quarterback who can carry you to the promised land and all that stuff. We don't know what we're getting with Trey Lance yet, but the arm talent is very similar to Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes. He's very mobile. So you don't know. And you're giving up on this kid? Y'all gotta be kidding me, man. Like, it's gonna happen. Trey Lance is gonna prove the doubters wrong, and he's gonna ball out. The point is, let's let it be, man. It is what it is. As always, I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. I just don't see it happening with Lamar Jackson coming to the Niners with this situation. I think it's going to work out itself with the Ravens and Lamar Jackson. It can either be another team, but it probably more than likely be with the Ravens. So that's my thoughts. But as always, I'll keep you posted.